Aaron Suttonfield here with RDS Lawn Care Services, and I wanted to talk to you real quick, shoot a quick video today to talk about the current weather pattern that we had this week. Some areas of Charlotte had upwards of 4 inches of rainfall in a 3-day period. The ground is very saturated in the area right now. Unfortunately, it is like prime growing condition for the fescue turf, and so the dilemma that we're facing this week is how many yards do we skip and how many yards have to be mowed, and you know, it's kind of a double-edged sword. So I was going to talk to you a little bit about how we're going to decide that and why we're going to why we are going to cut this week. So there is a little bit of truth. I think some people overreact to mowing when it's wet. Certainly if we'd rather mow in optimal conditions, but when you're a residential or a commercial mowing company and you mow for 5 days, you just sometimes don't have the choice, and skipping may not be an option. Later in the summer, skipping a week doesn't hurt you as bad, but skipping a week in the middle of April with weather conditions in the low 70s, the grass is just growing too fast. And so we will be cutting all of our fescue lawns this week. We did let it dry up yesterday. We haven't had any rain today. But if you don't cut this week and you wait too long, if you wait more than 7 days and your yard is being fertilized and you have healthy fescue turf, you're going to have more of a mess in the second week. It's going to take twice as long. And so you have that involved, but also you're probably going to leave behind too many clippings, and you're going to remove too much. You're going to remove too much of the blade at one cut if you wait more than 7 days. And so, you know, there's more damage, in our opinion, can be done by waiting than by cutting. And we believe that, you know, a healthy yard is going to be able to handle our equipment. The other thing is, the other advantage we have is we use small equipment. We don't use large ride-on zero-turn mowers. We're using walk-behind equipment or push mowers, and so we're going to do very minimal impact to your lawn as well. So we believe that you should be cutting on a 7-day cycle right now. It's healthier for the grass, and especially with the rain we've had and the you know, the low to mid 70 temperatures, the grass is just flourishing right now, especially if you've been on a fertilization program. So skipping this week, in our opinion, is not a good idea. And it's not because we want to make money. It's truly not about that. It is about getting your yard and keeping your yard healthy. So if you have some questions, feel free to ask us in the comments below about that. If you have a Bermuda lawn, we do believe you can skip a Bermuda lawn this week. It's not been warm enough. The grass is just coming out of dormancy, and so it's not going to hurt you to skip and wait, and you should probably wait on a yard like that. But in a fescue yard that's healthy and fertilized and growing, that lawn should be mowed this week, and you know, do your best to get your yard cut. You know, obviously, all things being equal, if you can cut when it's dry, that's better, but that's not always an option for a commercial or a residential mowing company who has a you know, 4 to 5 day schedule. Hope that helps. Feel free to ask some comments in the questions below. Thanks. Or ask us some questions in the comments below. Thanks.